update progress control. Two more controls we'll discuss. Now, here what I do is, here in this demo file, default.cs file, aspx.cs file, what I do is, okay, here I'll delay the processing. What I'll do, delay the processing, like system dot threading dot thread dot sleep 5000 milliseconds. So it is like 5 seconds. So before providing the output, there will be a delay of 5 seconds. Exactly, this is how it works. Let's run the code. See, instant reflection will not be there for the output. After 5 seconds, output is produced for us. Yeah, select the value. 3. Immediate you won't get. Yes. After 5 seconds, it will reflect the output. Okay, do one thing again. Again, I'll click on 4. Again, I'll click on 1. But when I clicked on 4, outputs of 4 should be there now. Before to it only, what did I do? I tried to get the value of what? 1. I tried to get the value of what? 1. Yes. So now what actually I need is, whenever I do some processing, there is no confirmation for us that processor is or server is doing some process on our web application. There is no explanation for that. So for that reason only, we have been performing the task of what? Update progress control. Okay. Let's drag and drop that control somewhere here. Or on the top, I'll give. Go on top. Here. After script manager, I'll drag and drop that control. And what is that control called? Update progress control. Yes. Update progress control. Okay. Now, in this update progress control, to which control you want to link this? Where is the drop down list? It is in update panel 1. So we have associate update panel ID equals to update panel 1. And in this, we'll have subtab progress template. And I'll do something here. Please wait. Server is processing some information. That is a confirmation. Now see what happens. Run the code. Yes. 3. Immediate confirmation. Once 5 seconds are over, that will disappear. You got your output. So it will be like change your value again. 4. Immediate. Change and that message disappears. 1. So that it will be an information for an end user to wait for server to complete the background process. That explanation it is giving. Okay. Now next part, what we do is, okay, we'll talk about timer control. Now we'll talk about timer control. And every, we want to extract with that time. that we studied in a C# with the same timer control. Based on delay in the processing, the control is going to work for us. Okay, where do you keep that? Is, for example, somewhere at last I'll keep here. What's the control name? Timer control. Timer control. Okay. Then select that control. Yeah. Right click properties. Interval 60,000 it is. 60,000. Obviously, milliseconds. Okay. So what I do, I just make it 5,000. 5 seconds. Okay. And okay. Where you want your time to be displayed? Okay. For that also I'll keep label. Okay. Go there on the standard controls. Label. Yes. Then I'll call this. Go to properties. ID. LBL demo 3. Select the control. Double click. Yes. LBL demo 3 dot text is equal to date time dot now dot too long time string. Yes. Run the program. But it is foreground application. Time will change every 5 seconds. Time will change. Time has come and that page has been submitted. Back button of the browser is enabled. That process, if you don't want, then here also you should keep update panel. And you have to move the control. Do that same then. Go to toolbox. Update panel. Okay. And in that update panel, I should keep content template. And in that I should move timer control. And in that only I should move label as well. Yes. Now run the code. Control F5. Now back button will not be enabled. Back button of browser doesn't get enabled because everything will process through background. Yes. 25, 30, 35. Every 5 seconds, it is submitting time from server time. So it's returning what? Server time. Five seconds. 10. Like that it continues. That's it. This is how you work with your Ajax. Okay. Now let's see how to go with extension, which is called Ajax Control Toolkit. But for me, it is not there. I have to install it. Let's see first once here. Ajax extension is there, but we don't have. So I'll go with the installation. So when I share the videos of this week, along with that, I'll share that software as well. Here, I have that all software, Ajax extensions. Yeah. Here I have Ajax Control Toolkit Installer. This I have to download and install. Okay, we'll see whether website is changed or the same. You can even go through that website to download that application. Might be it's changed, but let me check still. go.daveexpress.com/Ajax control toolkit. Thank you for downloading the Ajax control toolkit. Yeah, you got this here. Here, Ajax control toolkit.exe. This is the path. go.daveexpress.com/Ajax control toolkit _website_download.aspx. That is the file name. And where it is, what is the website? go.daveexpress.com. Yes, your toolkit will be in this format. Go to that folder. Yes. Cut this. Go to softwares, extensions. That was 18 version. This is 20 version. Whichever you want to install it. go.daveexpress.com. Okay, we have to install. We have to what? Install. Close this. Okay, once installed, then Visual Studio will be provided with the additional what you call toolkit. So 1820. Now I just downloaded, that is 20. As you find today's date. This is like older version of Ajax toolkit. So I just leave to you know, whichever you feel convenient, go for that. Ajax Control Toolkit version 18.1.1 is being installed. Shall we try once 20? Yes, same 20. This is install. Okay, accept. Installation complete. Then the Dave Express installation wizard has successfully installed Ajax Control on this computer. Click Finish to see what's new this build can do with the toolkit. Okay, finish. Ajax Control tool. already downloaded now. Let me just check there. Yeah, same thing. Not needed. Okay, anyways, not needed now. Okay. So now let's open Visual Studio and see that. Visual Studio. So it's very advanced controls we have. It requires a lot of practice and a good time to spend on the toolkit. I open the same application. Then toolbox. New tool added now. For that reason, it might be taking some time. But yes, from bottom third one you see. Ajax Control Toolkit version 20.1. Expand. These many controls we have. These many controls. So 100% it requires what? Lot of practice. Okay, I gave you some idea so that you can understand what is what of. Charts are added. Calendar extender once again. I'll add one, this one, add new item. Web form, default 2.asp. Okay. So in div tag, let me drag and drop on control just to show you how actually the controls are going to be. I'll use here calendar extender. Script manager is required. Okay. So direct it doesn't work. You have to keep what? See that control name? Ajax Toolkit Calendar Extender. Okay. Keep script manager. Ajax extensions mein you'll have script manager. Okay. Now go to design once. Select that control. Go to properties. Yes, you have all this content available. Target control ID calendar extender is not valid. Okay. So now what I have to do is you have to do some settings. Direct it is not available for our usage. Do you understand? So such many controls are there. I'm not talking about only one. Many controls have its own representation. Okay. Now, one more interesting thing here, when you keep that control available as calendar control, what you need in that now? What is that you are looking forward for that? So obviously, you require to specify, control. You have to specify your different options, right? All the properties should be given. I mean to say, all the properties should be given. Okay, like you can see, right? As you do property control property, same thing I'm asking you to do here. Target control ID. Target control ID. Let me call this as date T1. So assume we can type it as date time. Okay, I give shortcut T1, date time 1. Okay. Format. What is the date and time format? Okay, here days model time format. It is date and time. Here we have format. Only D it gives. You can change that. You can change that. And for changing, what I do, M M M M D Y Y Y Y. Then this is what I added script manager. Okay, let's run the code once. Here I'll give source window, go to toolbox, see whether we have script manager in toolkit. Script manager. PQRST. No, we don't have. Script manager. No, we don't have. So better I drag and drop this only. Okay. What else you are trying to do now? What exactly you want? Okay. In this script manager, I'll give here date of birth. Date of birth. ASP colon text box. I'll input the date here. ID TXT DOB, date of birth. Then run at server. Text box close. Text box close. And link to what now? Link to, I gave txt dob, so same thing I'll give txt dob. So I connected now text box control with the calendar extender. Format, then I should give month. Okay, I don't want to give this format. I'll give simple format of OS dd hyphen mm hyphen y. Okay, there's a format I give. There's a format. Okay, now after giving that format, what else we do here? Yeah, let's run the code. Save, run the code. Calendar is attached. We tried calendar control, right? Calendar, but here text box is attached with calendar control. 6th Feb 21. Today's date, it's connected. Now I'll give some date here. I'll give DD, no? 17 slash 10 slash 85. Yes. Exactly, you can see that control has went to that date. Control has gone exactly to that date. 1710, 17th October 1985. If I give like this, 15th August 1947. Click here. Yes, 15th August 1947. Right. Okay, we connected. What you connected? Text box with the calendar control. So that whenever you want to type, automatically the calendar control is available. You don't need to type also. Just type here, select the date. You'll get that. Yes. Okay. That is the calendar control. Like that you have, as I've shown now, big list is there. Big list. You can use those controls according to the requirement. So lot of things are there connecting with this toolkit to discuss. I'll show you another also. Toolbox here. Calendar extender we are seeing. Okay. Now we'll see color picker extender. We'll see. Color picker. What is that? We know about picker control. We studied that. Do you understand? So what we have studied? We studied about color picker. Okay. So now we are going to learn how to make that control also available in your application so that you'll get to know what actually the process will be. Okay. So how would you do this color picker control? What properties to be defined and how that control is going to make you with the usage with respect to that specification. These all things we'll try to implement in a step-by-step manner. So in the same I'll do. Yeah, I to have separate one. I'll just say break line, break line, break line. Okay. Here also what I do, I say like color. What to say? Choose color. ASP colon text box ID equal to txt color. Run at server. Close the text box control. What is the control name? Drag and drop that control here. Color picker extender. Drag and drop. Yes. Here. Target control ID equal to txt color. Txt color. Anything else you require? Save this and let's see how does it affect. Okay, I should change it. Okay, let's see first how the color picker control will come. Later I'll show you how to change the color. Here. Yes, color picker. Select this, some color. Right? I'll type the color. Blue, red. Color numbers are there. Double F, 0066, double F, 0066. Yes. So if I select any color here, that color should be changed to one label. So not label. What we will change? I'll put here better. ASP colon label run at server text equal to welcome to Ajax toolkit and ID also. ID equal to txt, sorry, lbl demo. Okay. Now I should write, I should change the color for this text. Associate control ID is equal to color picker extender 1. Okay, color picker is okay. Let's try this. Acha, I should submit the page now. So ASP colon but ASP colon button run at server ID btn submit text equal to submit. Okay. Acha, this should be new line. Break line. Okay. Now run the code. First change the color. It's not changing. So you have to link that so and so color should be linked. Okay. Instead of linking here, I better link there only. What I should do is sample control ID equal to LBL demo. Okay. Now let's run the code. Now I'll change the color. Yes, background it is changing. Okay. It's changing. In that we will try whether we have any foreground four color back color for that color picker. No. Here we'll try label. In label, do we have anything called 4-color background? So default it is connecting to what now? Background color. So I don't even need button also. There is nothing submission required. Nothing, no submission required. Just select that control, select that color from that, and automatically you can see. Yes, background. If I change to something else, yes. Yes. What is that control called? Color picker extender it is. Okay. So like this, you have to make your practice on various controls that are available. And this also we have. I'm not finding that control. Auto complete extender. This one you remember auto complete string collection. We have this auto complete string collection is there. Na? Connecting with that we can make this available. Okay. So this also we can. That is what you when you type your first character, all the names starting with that particular alphabet will be listed for us. From that you can make a choice. We studied C sharp. Maybe we did that. C sharp. Maybe we studied that. You connected to even to ADO.NET so that you'll get the information directly from there also. I don't know whether you are recollecting it or not, but we studied this process. We studied this. Instead of what do you call getting from instead of typing the name, if you just keep that first character, all the names starting with that character will be displayed for us. So that I mean to say, what you call auto complete extender control will do that process. Okay, like this we can make use of all these controls.